Hello, and welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Hello. Let's give some shout outs. Alicia, hello. Diana, hello, good morning. Mary Michael, hoping to get home before you start. Can't judge my Navi because I don't have my car. Oh no. It's at the dealership with a huge stomach ache. Oh boy. Here's the big expense, close to 5,000. Warranty covers all except for 900. Well, that's a semi good thing, I guess. 900 is better than 5K, right? Mine just went in too, but I didn't have to pay a cent. I nailed them pretty good. Des is in chat. She's going to be in and out of chat, but she is here. And mine, I think it was they had to replace the whole drive shaft leading up to the transfer case, and or something with the transfer case too. I don't know. It was over 5,000, and I didn't pay a dime because they knew that was that's part of the safety. So I got them good on that one. But anyway. Mayor Michael says, hi, Des, getting ready to drive home. Loaner from dealer is ridiculous. I've never driven anything this huge. What are you driving, Mary Michael? What did they give you as a loaner? Okay, Mitch, in the house. Tanya Hodges, in the house. Hello from Arkansas. I don't know what you guys' weather is like where you are, but it is cold here. I'm telling you. I'm waiting for tomorrow to take my Jeep in and give her a nice bath, go through one of those automated things that blow dry it and everything at the end for you, because tomorrow is supposed to be 3 degrees Celsius. So it's a little bit below the minus. I'm going to take it through and get it washed. Since it was in the shop, it went in to the dealership where I bought it. I have to take it there for its oil changes and everything to keep my warranty active. And every time I go there, you guys, it's something. And one of the idiots, he's actually the mechanic that was doing my oil change was great. But the shop foreman, okay, is an idiot. With the Jeep, your oil filter isn't underneath. Like, you don't have to raise the vehicle up and get it from underneath. It's in the top. It's on the top part. You just open the hood and it's right there in the top part of the engine. And the mechanic had already taken that out so he could put a new one in. And he was about getting ready to lift the car up to pull the plug on the bottom. But before he could do that, the shop manager goes over and says, oh, Willow, you got to look at this because, and he starts my Jeep. And oil goes everywhere, all over my engine. Oh my God, you guys, it was horrible. All over my car, all over. So it's running down the sides, hitting the tires, you name it. And it's like, the mechanic finally says, will you turn it off? The filter's out. He says, I thought you had to raise it up to get the filter. It's a Jeep. My Jeep, the oil filter's on the top, and you're the shop manager? You idiot. So a 20-minute oil change is what they guarantee you, 20 minutes in and out, was almost, about 2.5 hours, because now they've got to clean off the oil off of my car. So this shop manager turns around. The mechanic was pissed. The shop manager turns around and goes and gets a hose and start spraying my engine and everything. I said, what are you doing? Everything in there is electronic. You're not, oh my God, you guys, it was a shit show. And the worst part is that's where I have to take it for my oil changes. Every time I take my car into that dealership, they mess something up on my Jeep. And it's like, at this point, I don't know what I'm going to do, but in order to keep my warranty that I got on the engine and transmission and stuff, I have to go there for my oil and transmission flushes and all like the stuff for that, the maintenance. I have to go there every 4 months. And it's not cheap. The oil in this is not cheap. It's like $186 for the oil change. And I refuse to pay it. I says, get buddy out here. Huh. The owner's son. The same one that I had the meeting with and forced him to have to pay for the repairs, almost $6,000 in repairs. Because that should have been fixed before they handed it over to me when I bought it. But anyway, he comes out and he says, no charge. No charge. He says, if you want to bring it back this week, he says, we'll put it through the shampoo bay. I says, no. I'll take it myself and get it washed. So that's what I'm going to do, you guys. It's only about, I don't know, $30, I guess, for this automated shampoo thing. So I'm going to do it there. Hello, Kate Bell. Hello, Tanya. So yeah, I'm going to take it there. Any other mechanical things that I need for that Jeep, I take to my own mechanic. I don't let them touch it. And it's funny because he says, oh, well, we'll do a free tune-up and we'll do all that. I says, no, you won't. I says, I'll take it to my own mechanic. You know, like, oh my God, it's horrible, you guys, horrible. So I feel your pain, Mary Michael. I feel your pain. So I don't know how many of you've seen my live from last night. I went over some more documents that were filed in the Brian Kohlberger case, and I am waiting for the transcripts to be filed. The judge is releasing the transcripts from the part of the Kohlberger hearing from last, a week and a bit ago. That was closed to the public. He's releasing the transcripts for that. So in preparation for that, the defense put a list out of all the things that they used at that hearing, and it was interesting. So full of mistakes, all kinds of wrong dates in it, but it was anyway. So it gives us an idea of what we're going to be seeing in these transcripts. Can somebody post the instructions? Let me see. I think I got them here. Let me just see. I'm trying to bring them up here. Give me a second. I don't know where the hell I saved them. Hang on. I think this is it. Yep. Here we go. Okay. Let me just copy them and I will post them. There we go. Let me just pin this to the top. And the instructions are now pinned to the top of chat. Thank you for reminding me about that, Kate Bell. All right. So how's everybody else's week been going? Oh, and the April 3rd motions hearing, that was scheduled for BK, for Brian Kohlberger, for the 3rd and 4th has been moved to, I think it's the 9th. Let me just check here. Let me just check. Oops, everything's going flying now. I'm so disorganized, you guys. Let me just check. has been moved to the 9th and 10th. It was supposed to be on the 3rd and 4th. It is now moved to the 9th and the 10th. And then there's another one on the 16th. And these are all April. So I don't know if they're going to pop up with any more new hearings with Brian Koberger before then. We'll have to wait and see. I haven't got any results back, and I'm still waiting to see the doctor in Ottawa at one of the major hospitals. He's a specialist there. I'm still on the wait list. I do have an appointment for the ear specialist. He isn't until August. We got long waits here, you guys. As far as the MRI and the CAT scan I have done, I'm still waiting to get the results for that. So everything's up. Everything takes so long here, you guys. Like our healthcare is free, but it's a long wait, especially for specialized tests. Like to go get in and see my doctor, I can just walk into his office and he takes me without even an appointment. He always fits me in, but I pay for that. So like here, our healthcare is free. Going to see your doctor, making an appointment is free. But if you choose to pay that extra, then you get extra benefits. So I chose to pay the extra because my schedule is so tight that I can't make an appointment because I don't know what's going to come up between then and then. You know what I mean? So I'm able to make it where I can just walk in and I'm seen usually within 15, 20 minutes. So Unspoken Butterfly, I'm glad you're back. We haven't started yet. Good to see you, my love. I hope you are doing well. Carrie, for mini reads, right below where or right beside where you're chatting, there should be a box there with a $sign in it. You click on that. Once you click on that, you choose Super Chat and then or Super Sticker, and you can put in $25 US. And then make sure you click send. There's Alicia. She's back too. Thank you, Unspoken Butterfly. Thank you. So you should see a box right beside where you're typing in chat. It's with a $sign in it. That's where you pay. If you've got the slider, you've got to slide it over to change the amount. You can try putting your cursor on where the amount is and backspace and put in the 25. You might have to play with it a bit depending on what, if you're using an Android or an Apple. So I'm almost done another diamond painting, you guys. I want to show you this so bad. You guys want to see what I'm working on and then what I've got to work on next. I'm thinking about starting another channel. Like keeping this one, but starting another one just for my diamond paintings. Because I know a lot of you guys love those diamond paintings. Who wants to see it? I'm finally awake to make it. There you go, Alicia. Well, we're happy to have you. Anybody want to see it? But the one I'm working on after I'm done, I should be done this one sometime this week. I usually do it in the evenings, and it gets me sleepy. Alicia wants to see it. Okay, I'll show you the one that I'm almost done. Let me move my candle out of the way so I don't burn my painting. Hang on a sec. Oh. Okay. So this is the one that I am doing right now. I'm, as you can see, I'm almost done it. I just got this little square left to do, but I'm almost done it. You can see the sparkly. It is so cute. And then I frame these, you guys. But the next one, this is just a small one. This one I did in between my big ones. Okay, so this is like a 30 by 40 centimeter. But this is the one I'm going to be doing next, and it's big. It's not as big as some of the ones I've done, but this is the one that I'm doing next, and I can't even get it all on screen. But this is a 40 by 55. So as you can see, I haven't even started this one yet, but this is the next bigger one that I'm going to do before I do a massive one. Oh, I just knocked everything over. But there it is at the bottom. And I've been waiting for like 3 months for this one to come in. So I'm going to do that one next. What did I knock over? Oh, I knocked all this over. Okay. Not so bad. I thought I knocked all that over. So that's them, but I just love this one. I think this one is so cute. And I think the big one that I just showed you of Jesus, I think it's got 107,000 diamonds. But I've done bigger ones, like the one behind me on my wall that you guys see. It wouldn't even fit on this desk. It's like, say, from here all the way over. And if I move this, I'd need another 1.5 feet on my screen this way. And then this way, it's 2 feet something this way it's 3 feet this way, almost 3 feet this way by 2 and a bit this way. I can take a picture of it and show you. It's on my wall. Let me take a picture and I'll show you. And this one was one of the bigger ones that I did. Whoops. Okay, so there's the one that I'm talking about that I did. This one here. And it's almost 3 feet this way by 2.5, I think, this way. It looks pretty much square here, but it's really not. The picture doesn't do it justice. But this one was huge, you guys. And I've got it framed. That's on my wall behind me. No, I get them from either Diamond Art Club or Orla. Like this one. Whoops, where is it? Hang on a sec. Orloa. This one I just got, and I forgot that I'd even ordered it. Oh, I can't show you the picture. Anyway, it's the Wizard. And this one's from Loa. But usually I get them from Diamond Art Club. And then this one that I'm about to do is I tried a new company from Canada. It's supposed to be from Canada. This is the Jesus one that I'm about to start. It's called Diamond Art Canada or something, but it doesn't come from Canada. It comes from Australia. diamondpaintingkits.com.au. But they claimed to be a Canadian company, and this is the one that took a couple months to get to me. I've been waiting for it for a while, but they are listed. If you go to Canada, Diamond Art Canada, this is the company, and they're not even in Canada. Carrie, you'll have to do $19.99 and then do the $4.99. If you scroll up, you'll see how Unspoken Butterfly did it. That's what you're going to have to do. You have to do 2 separate ones. That's the thing with iPhone. With Android, you can just change the price, like put your cursor on it and change the price, or move the bar on Android, but on iPhone, you can't do that. So if it won't let you put your cursor on where it says the price, I don't know if you can put it there, use your backspace and then put 25 in there instead of 19 and then put 00. If you can't do that, then you'd have to do the $19.99 and then a $4.99. I know it's a pain in the butt, but I don't, I'm not able to control that. So, okay, so let's get this back over here and we'll get the deck shuffled up. Do you get them on Temu? No, I've got a couple from Temu. Even the little one there with the tigers that I showed you, I got from another Canadian company, and they are Canadian. I forget the name of it, and it just comes in a plain brown box with Canada and the Canadian flag on it. I forget the name of it, but I can find out for you if you like. And then the other ones I get are from Diamond Art Club. This is from Diamond Art Club here. And with the thing I like about Diamond Art Club is, let me see if I got one in here. Yeah. Nope, that's not it. Hang on, let me go get my pens. The thing with Diamond Art Club is they give you these type of pens, which is refillable with a putty. But now apparently they're not loading these with putty anymore. They're loading them with wax. So I've got about 8 of these that are loaded with the putty, and then they give you another good sized chunk of putty so you can refill it. But these now in the newer kits are going to be coming with wax loaded in them instead of putty. And also I like the Diamond Art Club, this multi-placer. Now, it doesn't quite fit in this pen, but it's in there really good because for me to buy this piece here in Canada cost me $38. Like the exchange is horrible. And then it was like $18 shipping. So, and then if I wanted the pen was another $38, I think, with $16 shipping. And there was just no way I was paying for it. So this is the only other pen that I could even get this to half twist in, and it's in there really good. But I like the fact when you're using this, you don't have this big wide thing here blocking your view. It's just got this really short join here. So that's why I like it, and it's a metal placer. And I've got the square placer because I do a lot of square diamond painting. So I got the square tip that goes on the other end. So, and with Aurora, you get the really good metal tweezers. I think Diamond Art Club is coming out with the metal tweezers, but they're not as good as the ones from Aurora. So that's what I use. I've gotten some on Amazon and Temu. I got my pen kit on Amazon. Oh, really? Yeah, I can't believe that they haven't changed it yet either. It's crazy. Alicia says I've gotten some on Amazon. Oh, you can get it on Amazon? I didn't know you could get Diamond Art Club on Amazon. Are you in Canada, though, Alicia? See, in Canada, I don't think we can. But I've never checked, so I guess I shouldn't say that. I got my pen kit on Amazon. Yeah, I got a couple of my pens from Amazon, but I've never seen the pens for Diamond Art Club that have the screw on. I've seen the ones that you just push on like the other ones. they have those too on Diamond Art Club, but I have never seen the pens or anything or the tips on Amazon at all here in Canada. Yeah, see, maybe in the US, but not here in Canada. We can't get anything like that. And I'm assuming it's just going to get worse now that Donald Trump has put tariffs on Canada and Mexico and China, and I think he's going after the European Union next. I think it's going to get hard for all of us. But it is what it is. I don't get into politics, and I just don't see how tariffs are helping anybody. But I've been wrong before, so we'll have to let it play out. Let the politicians squabble in their playpens, right? Okay, Carrie. Perfect. Now you just got to do the one for $4.99. I don't know why Apple hasn't fixed that. It's crazy. It is crazy. Okay. Let me get you on. And yes, the mini reads, Carrie, are whatever comes out. It's your loved ones on the other side. Let me make sure I got everybody here. It does. Okay, Carrie. So you want the black deck? It's whatever your loved ones on the other side feel you need to know. Don't forget, our loved ones on the other side see everything that's going on around us, even when we leave a conversation in one room or we leave the boss's office, right? And we walk out. Our loved ones see what your boss is saying after you walk out. Whereas, you know, we don't have that. So without our loved ones in heaven who are constantly watching over us, they're the ones that bring this out. So they are going to let you know things that they think you need to know. Now, I do private reads if you want a certain topic read, and you'd have to email me for that. Now, I do have my email back, you guys. So if you have sent a request for a mini or for a private read, you're going to have to send it again. Now, I do have some that were saved to my D drive on my computer, but there's a whole bunch that I lost. They had to redo all my my email. You should see me trying to get back into it this morning. I was on the phone with my sister, and I was having a bitch of a time getting in to my own email. And what I had to go through, the hoops I had to jump through to get my email back because I was hacked, was unreal. So now they've put all these security measures on my account, and I had a bitch of a time. I had a hell of a time even proving that I was the owner of the email. So anyway, I do have some of them that I had saved because they were upcoming. I usually save those ones to my D drive, and then I get rid of them once I do them. So I do have some of them, but if you've been waiting for a couple months for a private read and you haven't got it done, that's probably why. They went in and just deleted everything in my friggin' account. I had to change all my passwords on my banking, everything. Oh, it was horrible. But my banking, like, that's next to impossible to get into. I've got so much security on that. Even if you get my passcode to get in, they then email me a PIN number to my phone that you have to enter in before you can, even with the password. So even with my password, they couldn't get in, and there was constantly somebody trying to get into my banking because it kept asking me, are you trying to sign into your banking? Here's your authorization 6-number code thing. And it's like, no. So go in, change my password, and oh my gosh, it was horrible, you guys. But anyway, it's done now. Oh, I'm sorry, Unspoken Butterfly. Go rest, hon. I hope you feel better. You're too pretty to be out of commission, Unspoken Butterfly. You guys are all beautiful. I love it when you guys put your pictures up. I see Alicia's, Kate Bowell, and Carrie. You guys are all beautiful, very beautiful women. Oh, I feel so bad. I wish there was something I could say or do that would help you, Unspoken Butterfly. Okay, so let's get going. We've got Unspoken Butterfly is up. Just get my Googles on. Let's see what we got for you, hon. Actually, I should put some of this hand cream on first. My hands are so dry, you guys, with this heat in here. And it's like, it's not too bad today. It's minus 11. So it's not too bad. It's 21 degrees in here. And I'm at the tail end of this cold. Thank you, Lord. Oh, you're very welcome, Alicia. All right. This stuff is the best, you guys. This is the stuff I use. The Camille, it's really good. All right. It is cold here, but I mean, it's better than it was yesterday. Yesterday and last night, it got like in the minus 20s. And with the wind chill, it was even colder. So, all right. Go figure. Just as I start reading, I'm going to start coughing. Oh my God, sorry, earpod users. I just whacked my camera with my coffee. Okay, Unspoken Butterfly, what do we have for you? What do we have for you? The cat, independence. Okay, so let's read what it says. Cat, you are being encouraged to develop a balance between independence and time of togetherness. This also indicates that you would greatly benefit from a profound journey of self-discovery. Learn to enjoy the time spent with yourself. So this is more or less saying, we're going to get some clarification on this, but it's saying like it's time you need to take care of yourself. You got to start putting your own needs first and, you know, putting other things on the back burner for now. And that probably resonates a lot with you right now from your message about having to go lay down. It's all about self-care, right? And developing that balance. So you're not overextending yourself for others and failing to do that for yourself, right? So let's see what's here. Give us some clarification. What's going on for Unspoken Butterfly? We're going to take that one because it came out first, but there's way too many here. There's about 6 that came out. One more would be great. King of Cups. There we go. Queen of Pentacles. So the King of Cups, this is all about being compassionate, caring, affectionate, friendly, stuff like that. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. This is like being generous, but being practical and grounded at the same time. So the King of Cups, like, you're so compassionate and caring and loving and, you know, like very friendly and taking care of others. But I'm almost seeing like the same as not being returned. Give me 2 seconds, you guys. I hate when I get that tickle in my throat. It's about showing yourself the same kind of empathy and compassion and care. And it's almost like, look at, like with the King of Cups sitting there, like giving this out so freely. But when it comes to you needing that in return, I feel like there's something that's out of balance there. The Queen of Pentacles is more about being practical. It could be business orientated too, maybe a little bit of concerns about money, investments, stuff like that. But this is also about being very generous, and we all know you're a very generous person. Because being practical, it's like when people aren't helping you back in the same ways that you help them, like especially if you're always there for people when they need help or when they need a shoulder, or maybe they're not well, you're always the first one there. So this is about being practical, helping the people that you do, but expecting at least some of that in return when you're not up to par, right? Okay, so let's get some clarification on the King of Cups. This is about the compassion and caring, being very friendly, stuff like that. Like with the cat sitting over here, it's telling me that you maybe need to balance this out a little bit more. Do a few shuffles if cards don't come out. There we go. Okay, we've got the Emperor in reverse. The Emperor being in reverse here, this is telling me... I want to get another card first because that's just seems cold. Somebody not being very flexible. So I don't know if maybe, somebody that you maybe expected to help you out isn't there for you the way that you've been there for them. Because the Empress in reverse is almost like an abuse of power. It's like, I don't know, somebody not being very flexible or using other things as an excuse as to why they can't come and help you the way you've been there to help them. And it is lining up with, there we go. Okay, and we've also got the Strength. Strength upright is telling me basically about overcoming. It's like almost like overcoming this. It's like, do I got to do this all on my own? It's out of my control. It feels like I've got to do this all on my own because the people that I've always been there for aren't there in the same way for me. So I think there's an issue here with balancing things out. And it does come back to the cat and the independence, where you've got to find this balance. Queen of Pentacles. I think in times of need, we really, find out who our true friends are and our true allies are. Because I'm seeing a lot of like, I'm there for everybody else and I never expect anything in return. But then when I need help, it's not there. There's excuses. I've got two here. For the Queen of Pentacles, okay, this is more about being practical. Being generous, but also being grounded. Know where you need to draw the lines. We've got the Four of Cups. This is regret. So in the upright, it's almost like you've done so much for somebody else and they, you're not asking or throwing it in their face, but it's like, hey, can you see I need a little bit of help here? That's what I'm getting from this. So it's like almost like an instant regret. Like I regret being there so much for everybody else, but they're not there for me. The Hermit in reverse. This is like isolation and loneliness in reverse. Like don't isolate yourself, hun. I feel like there's people that you can reach out to that you haven't, because you feel like you don't want to be a bother to them. But I feel like you're kind of isolating yourself too. I think you need to open up a bit more. And I think you tend to, with this coming out, I feel like you tend to keep a lot to yourself. And then when you do reach out to certain people and you don't get the response that you thought that you would get, you isolate yourself even more and just give up maybe reaching out. But there are people here that, will come and help and aid you in your time of need. But I feel like maybe because of what's happened over here, you tend not to reach out further to others that are able and willing to come and help you. I think you've grouped them all together. Like, it's like, forget it. I've helped all them people and they're not going to, I've asked a couple here and they've got an excuse why they can't. So I'm just not going to bother. But there are people here that want to come to your aid and want to help you. Girl, you've got to, you really are going to see some people's true colors here in this, because people are showing you who they are. You need to pay attention to that. And I think you need to start balancing it out. If people always need help, right? Doesn't matter who you are. There's people that are always going to need help. But if you're constantly the one helping, but then when you need help, they're not there, there's an issue, right? Especially, and I'm not talking about financially and all that, just like, hey, do you need somebody to come and sit and talk to you? Do you need a shoulder to lean on? Stuff like that. If they're not there for you in those times of need, then you need to adjust. You got to prioritize. But I do feel like there are people here that you have drastically helped and they want to help you. But I feel like you're kind of, no, I'm all right, and downplaying maybe the help that you need now because of the rejection over here. Not all these people are the same, hun. Okay. Reach out. There are caring, loving people that are waiting for the return to be able to help you in return because you've helped them so much. Don't let these ones over here that are, finding excuse after excuse not to be there for you or drive you somewhere or even just be like somebody to talk to. You know what I mean? Don't worry about them. Look for the ones that are there for you and truly are going to show you thick and thin they're there. Like I said, this is situations like this is when I really do believe you see who your true friends are, whether that be family, friends, acquaintances, whatever. Sometimes the most loyal people are going to be the ones that you didn't think were as loyal as they are. I think one turned over. Yeah. Okay, so let's go here. This one came out. See, the sword and the rose. The sword and the rose, you're really going to find out who those people are that you can rely on, that really appreciate everything you've done for them. Whether it just be a shoulder to cry on, a phone call, an ear to listen, no matter what it is, you are going to find out who your true friends are. This is about clarity and truth. Okay. The engagement ring. This is a partnership, a commitment. Yeah. You're going to really find out during these trying times who your true friends are. Please adjust accordingly and bring things back into balance, because I feel right now a lot of other things are going out of balance because this isn't in balance. Okay. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot from you, like the regret of doing and going the extra mile for those who wouldn't do it for you. And it's stressful because you're let down. You know what I mean? Depression could set in. Don't get depressed, hon, because there are people out there that want to hear and help you. So I don't know if that comes. I seen here. What did it say? Hang on, let me just scroll back up here. Can you tell me anything about Janet Murray? She is on Earth. I don't know if she's included in that, if this was the information you needed, but this is the information that came through. So if Janet is somebody, that you wanted to know about, like, is this somebody, that I should continue to go the extra mile for. I don't know. I don't know what you needed to hear regarding her. Only you're going to know if this covered that for that question you had. Okay, Des, let's see what's going on with Des. Here we go, you guys. Oh my gosh, here we go. What do we got for Des? Oh boy, there's two that came out. We're going to take them because we don't want to upset the mama. The first one that came out, the buffalo. We got the buffalo, and then we got the hummingbird. So we got abundance and we got lightness, okay? So the buffalo, abundance and liberation are finally on its way. It comes to you. It comes to you now to remind you of the amazing power of gratitude. You always have plenty when you express gratitude. Hummingbird. It's time for you to pursue your dreams with determination. By doing this, you will make them a reality. Joy is just around the corner, but you have to believe that it's possible to manifest your visions. Stop waiting and doubting. Now, I've said this so much to Des. Actually, I probably was just on her about it again this morning. So this is good. This is good because the buffalo is saying you got. Never mind this being nice anymore, and oh my God! But Des has got a heart that so many take advantage of. But it's about to stop. Okay, go through. You've got help now. I don't want to say too much about it because I don't know who's listening. But the help that is coming, which you told me about this morning, is going to help excel the abundance. Okay, so you got to stop doubting that things are going to go your way, and you've got to take this help from this person who is about to help you with things. It's going to excel. It's going to push you to the next level. And then there's the abundance coming. So I do feel like there's something that's going to happen there with things being put in place, your orders that you need. So listen carefully to what this person says. Let them help you get all the paperwork and everything done and filed. Yeah, see the King of Swords. This is somebody in a position of authority. The King of Swords, I think that's him. Look at the face. Look at the face. Ooh, I want to see the clarifications on that. And then we got the Five of Cups. This is just the disappointment. This is about moving forward, right? You got to stop looking at the past. The past is gone. Okay. You see how the little guy is crying about the spilled cups here? Because there's cups over here that are so full and waiting for you, but you can't see them because you're too busy looking at these cups that are empty. This is the past. You got to turn around and start looking at the future. So this is all about the disappointments, the regret, the sadness of the past, right? You've got to let it go. It's saying it here. It's saying it here. And this is the person that's standing in the way, which I think from what we discussed this morning is about to take a turn. So let's see the King of Swords. I can't wait for these. Why is the King of Swords there? Show me why that King of Swords is there, please. This is somebody who's, logical in his own mind. And feels like they're the ones that control everything. So let's see why that is there. What's going on with that? We got that one. Let's get one more, please. One more, please. Mama, help us out here. Mama's there. Mama's there watching. Mama's helping us. There it is. The Page of Coins. See, that came out second, but let's see what the first one was. We've got the Magician. He's going to try and manipulate the situation even more than what he already has. But I feel like it's becoming less and less of to him, it's an illusion. Okay. What he's projecting is an illusion. He's had you fearful for so long that you believed what he was saying. Well, the illusion is about to pop for him. Okay. Whatever people have told him about, oh, you'll get away with it. Just do this and just do that and just do this and just do that. he's going to get some clarity on that. He's going to be put in his place finally. The Page of Coins. This is a strong foundation. The Page of Coins upright. The strong foundation. This is also somebody younger who is going to be bringing you some information and going to be helping you along the way. Now, this person may be young, but this person knows their stuff. This person is going to lead you in the direction to get the coins, to get what you need and to get what you deserve. Okay. So please, Des, follow through with that. Now, the Five of Cups. This is what's holding you back. Okay. And like I said, this is the disappointments. This is the, the failures of the past and everything else, the sadness, the regret. After 10, 11 years of marriage, that he would do something like this. I feel like you're almost still letting that lead you in a lot of ways. Like, I don't want to hurt him, and this is you. But look at the cups on behind you. You got to stop looking at the past. These three that have failed, you got to look at this one moving forward. So let's see the clarification on this. The Seven of Swords. This is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is all about coming clean with something, and getting a fresh start. This is also rethinking things. So this is letting the past go. Okay, this is what you need to do, and it's coming. You're finally going to be able to break these ties and break this, sense of illusions that he's instilled in your mind. This is rethinking. Oh my gosh. One went on the ground and two went over here. Let me get the one on the ground. Where is it? The Emperor. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so the Emperor come out in reverse. With the Five of Cups, the Seven of Swords, this is like about coming clean, getting a fresh start, rethinking the approach, because the Emperor in reverse is like an abuse of power. I wanted one more and we got three more. That's mama. To me, with the Emperor in reverse, this is like parental issues. So I feel almost like he's going to use the child, yours and his, as a pawn in his game. The Lovers. This is the Lovers card. It's in the upright. I don't know why I'm getting this, because to me, this is almost like him still trying, or maybe this is an attempt that's going to be made in the future to try and get back. I don't know. But he's going to be trying to make you feel guilty for sure. But this is almost like, let's hook up. Even if it's just hook up, let's do it. And this is Temperance in reverse also. Somebody's going to go to the extremes. This is Temperance in reverse. Somebody's going to go to the extremes to try and get you to see things their way, because this is a lack of perspective. So somebody is going to try and get you to still continue to do things their way. I do feel like he's not going to let you forget about this past stuff, right? He's going to keep using it because he knows he can pull on your heartstrings. You got to get past that. He may even try and hook up. Let's just hook up. Come on, for old time's sake. Let's just hook up. Ugh, it's ugly. But he's going to try everything and anything to still be able to get you feeling guilty. Des, I'm not going to have any money. Des, you can't do this to me. Go through with it, sister. I'm telling you. Stop it. Go through with it. Because he's going to try everything he can here to get you to change your mind and to back off. Look at what I'm going through with the other one, blah, blah, blah. Look at what I'm dealing with. Please, please don't do this to me. And he's going to play on your heartstrings. You got to let that all go. Don't let him do it. Leave it in the past. It's not your fault. It's not your problem anymore. You need what you need and what you're entitled to. Do not stray from that. And you got good help here that's coming. And I've got abundance with the buffalo. So as long as you stick to what you're told that you need to do with that person that's helping you, I'm telling you, things are about to change for you. Okay. Addiction. See, codependent, and he has an obsession. But so do you. Because this is an addiction. This is codependent. This is obsession. This is possession. This is controlling. Being blocked. But you've got to restrain yourself from falling for his poor me act anymore. Because he hasn't cared about how this has all affected you. Go forward. Go forward. Don't look back. The Grim Reaper relationship is over. Look at that. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. And that's exactly what I've been saying through this. He's going to try and get more chances from you. He's going to try and play on your heartstrings. He's going to try and make you change your mind. No, no, no. Don't be doing it. Don't be doing it. But it's coming. And he may even, come on, let's hook up one more time. No. Because if you do that, I know here in Canada, if you are separated from your partner and there's an amount of time you got to be separated before you can file for a no-fault divorce. But if you sleep again together during that time starts all over again. So don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, let's see what DD is up to. Let's see what DD is up to. It wanted to come out, but it didn't. There it is. Oh, boy. Here it is. We got the bat. The transition. Let's see what it says. You must pay attention to the signs around you. The transition may seem frightening at first, but you must let go of old habits and patterns that no longer serve you, your higher calling. They would only hinder your growth. Ooh. So this is all about a transition that's coming, and we know it's coming. He's got 2 court dates coming up, one from you, one from her, and it's like, remember I said last week he was up to something? Well, we know what that is now because of what Delia got served, right? But there's also something that's about to happen with you. Because I'm asking right now, well, I'm asking about the both of yous in my head. Like, I don't like sharing a lot of that stuff because I don't know who's listening. And we know that possibly even he listens to these. But there's a transition that he's about to go through. What is that transition? I've been getting the feeling for a while now. It's about residence, about where he lives, but also there's financial things that are going on that you're not aware of. He's very scared about paying both of you. So I'm still getting that now, but let's see. Let's get some cards out. Okay. What's he up to? What's he up to, please? Oh, gosh. And we got 4. Oh, that's too many. Mama, I'm not taking 5 more. We've got 4 that came out. We're going to take them. And 2, you see the 2 here came face up. So we're going to put them there for now. And we got 2 here. So we're going to do these separately. So the 5 of Cups. Now, you got this 5 of Cups also, but yours was in the upright. Okay? He's got the 5 of Cups in reverse. Odd that the 5 of Cups upright came out for you his Five of Cups is in reverse. This is him asking for forgiveness and stuff like that. And if it doesn't work out, well, I've got two more behind me that are waiting. So I'll just move on. And remember in your read, it said that he was going to try and maybe hook up. We got the Knight of Cups. Look at this. So with the Five of Cups in reverse, we've got the Knight of Cups upright. This is a romantic proposal. And I know you're going to turn it down, but it's going to irritate the F out of him because he thinks that he's got you in a position where he can do harm to multiple people at the same time by doing one thing. Okay? Frivolous, romantic proposal. And I said in your read, he's going to try and let's hook up one more time. So let's turn these over and see. We got Temperance in reverse. This is a lack of balance. Like things are not going well with him right now. Things are not going the way that he thought they were going to go. We also got the Knight of Swords. This is a bully. This is a bully. He's going to get more irritated than what he already is. He's going to try and force his thoughts and ways. His life is so out of balance right now. He doesn't know if he's coming or going, right? So all these other added things, like he's adding some, you guys are adding some. It's just sending him into this spiral. And I'm seeing it. He's in a spiral. But I can see that he is going to start getting aggressive. I think when these court hearings happen, he's going to feel like he's on his A game, but I feel there's something still else coming. There's more documents coming. Remember I said last week he was up to something? He was gathering information for something. Look what happened this past week, what you guys just told me this morning, what Delia got. There's something else in the work here. He's getting more aggressive. Out of control, really. Like he's spiraling. Very irresponsible, and he's going to try and bully his way through things. But let's see here first. What the hell is that noise? Five of Wands. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Okay, sorry, but that scared the hell out of me. There was this huge noise. It sounded like a train, and I'm nowhere near trains. It's like, what is that? It's a big, huge truck out back that's delivering oil to somebody's house on this next street over. Anyway, scared. My whole house is shaking. Like the truck is loud. It needs to go to the shop. Anyway, Five of Wands. This is conflict. See this? This is conflict. Look at the woman with the baseball bat about to knock him out. There's going to be no forgiveness from this. There's going to be a clash here. There's going to be a bigger conflict. He sees a bigger conflict coming. I believe this is with Delia. Because I've got the female here using the bat to go after the man there. So I do feel like there's going to be a conflict. There's a clash of egos, and there's going to be, this isn't over. Like, I think this is going to get nasty in court when they go to court, the two of them. It's almost like, I'm feeling more of the lines. It's like, just move on. I want nothing more to do with you. There's no forgiving this. There's no hope of ever having any kind of relationship. Yeah, he wants to move on. But I feel like there is going to be, with the clash of the egos, there's going to be so much tit and tat back and forth. I feel like the judge is going to get annoyed. So let Delia know, like, she's got to really watch how she approaches this, because I see the judge getting very annoyed. And not just at her, at both of them. Because if she says something, he's going to say something, that, I don't know. And it's just going to go back and forth. See, I feel like this one is with her and this is with you, because the Knight of Cups, this is like a romantic proposal. And it came out in yours too, where it's like, come on, let's just sleep together one last time. Because then that waiting period you need is now finished and you got to start over. That's at least how it is here. If you reunite with your hubby or wife during the separation, the time that you need to wait to file for divorce or anything, that for no fault, that separation period you got to be separated for, starts all over again. But anyway, the Devil. See, with the Devil coming out in reverse, that's him reclaiming his power. He needs power over this situation still, and he feels like he's losing it. So this is going to be his way of trying to maneuver things so he's not dealing with the two of yous at the same time. He's going to do something here. This may even be, let's make this agreement. Don't sign it without talking to your lawyer thing first. But he's about to attempt something to reel you back in so he's not dealing with both of yous at the same time. Because this here is going to be a battle. And I see the judge getting fed up. This is going to be the big battle. This is the one that he's most worried about right now. And then we got the Page of Cups. This is somebody who's very much emotionally immature. Very childish, like he's gonna pour on the charm. Be careful with this too, because I feel with the Temperance and the Knight of Swords being in reversed over here, I feel like he's going to get you to do things just so he can use it later on. Similar to what he's already done. I said last week, you guys have got to be careful because this is what he's doing, and look what happened. Exactly that happened. I see it happening again, but what he's trying to do is he's trying to get in a better place with you, because he can't deal with both of this at the same time. But also in doing stuff, he is also setting himself up to use against you also. Self-indulgence, lack of balance. He's like going to go to the extreme. Don't be leery of anything he says and does. Because going to the extremes, we don't know what he's capable of doing, right? We got one. Then we got the Knight of Swords. This is like he's going to be out of control. He's going to start trying to, if he doesn't get his way, he's going to try and start bullying you. He's going to be very irresponsible, and he's going to start getting aggressive. We've got the Six of Cups. This is letting go of the past, but this is also somebody who has issues, and this goes back to childhood. I feel like a lot of his childhood, he blames things on. Like, it's like, grow up. Like, you're a grown-ass man now. Stop blaming things from your childhood on the way you're acting. But he's going to continue to try and do that. Then we got the Three of Cups. This is, yeah, he's got people helping him. He's got somebody else helping him. I got two women here. So somebody else is definitely helping him, whether it's the funding or whatever. There's somebody else there that is helping him. Be careful. I told you guys this last week. Look what happened. But he's going to try and butter you up, Des, because he doesn't want to deal with all this at the same time. And when he sees that that's not going to work, he's going to get even more aggressive. He's going to become irresponsible, and he's going to become a bully, like more than you've even seen. Okay, so I got, I like you. Someone likes you. Romance, flirting. There he goes. This is it. He's going to try and butter you up. Look at the sword and the rose, which also came out in your read. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, humor, protection, power. Like, I think he's starting to realize a lot of things that he never thought would happen are happening. And he's going to do everything in his power, and he's going to throw everything at you that he can possibly throw to try and butter you up, so he doesn't have to deal with the two of you at the same time and 3 different court dates at the same time. So be careful, because he's setting things up that he can use against you too, just like you did with Delia. Be careful. And the saying, nah, he'd never do that. He ain't smart enough. Yeah, he is, because he's got somebody helping him. Okay, so then we got Carrie. Carrie says, mini read general, anything that comes through that I need to know. That's what happens with these mini reads. This isn't like a blown out read. Well, you've gotten to see what they're about now. This is your loved ones from the other side, what they feel that you need to know. Sometimes the questions that you may have, they're not going to answer, because there's something more pressing that they feel you need to know about, something more important, okay, that you wouldn't know in advance otherwise. That's why a lot of people go, Willow, like, no, that's not my situation. It's not happening. Well, if it's not happening now, it's coming, because your loved ones on the other side are letting you know through the messages here as to what you're not seeing. Don't forget, they're up above. They see everything, whereas we don't. Okay, so for you, Carrie, here we go. Crow, transition. The crow tells me about false friends, infidelities also. Which part of your life is or may be going through a transition, see? The crow to me is false friends, lies, deceit, infidelities, stuff like that. Maybe you are changing relationships, careers, or cities, whatever it is. The crow is signaling that you are going to make this change. So this is coming. Oh boy. So if you're not doing this right now, this is what you are going to be looking forward to. The crow is telling you there's people that aren't being 100% truthful with you. People may be leading you down the wrong path, or you're about to make a bad decision. So let's see what it says. Let's see. Why is the crow there? Please, for Carrie. Why is the crow there for Carrie? The 7 of Pentacles. This came out kind of sideways. So to me, it's almost like there's a disappointment coming. So if you were banking on something, be very careful, because I feel like there's a disappointment that's coming. I feel like whatever this is that you've done, you're not seeing the results that you thought you were going to have. So if this is not something that is already happening, this is coming. So I feel like there is something that needs to change, something that, how can I say this? Just put into words what I'm seeing. This is so hard sometimes. It's almost like I don't want to do it, but I know it has to be done. But within that, I feel like there's going to be a huge disappointment. Somebody is going to be very impatient and may make mistakes. Now, we've also got the Queen of Cups in reverse here. The Queen of Cups tells me somebody's about to get very selfish. especially with somebody who's very overly sensitive. I feel like you are the oversensitive one at times. I feel like somebody's about to get selfish and very spiteful. Wow. Okay, let's see. Why is this someone? Let's put this to the side for a minute. The Seven of Pentacles. Why is that out sideways, please? Why is the Seven of Pentacles there for Carrie? Why? Tell us about it. Why is that there? What does it have to do with? I almost dumped half the deck. Okay. Because of the Six of Cups. Letting go of the past. The Six of Cups in reverse is about letting go of the past. So I don't know if there is something in the Pentacles are all about finances, right? So I don't know if somebody's done something in the past that really affected your finances. But there is something that's coming forward from the past that has either affected your finances or somebody has affected your finances in the past. And I feel like there was a transition that was supposed to happen, but I feel like somebody got impatient and made a wrong decision. That led to a disappointment. This person is known to be kind of lazy too, not wanting to put in the work. So this isn't talking about you. This is somebody else. Total disappointment. Anyway. Okay. Give me one more, please, for the Seven of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. This is somebody who is very opinionated and very impulsive. So that falls in line with this, that somebody made a wrong decision. I do believe that this is regarding finances. Now, this is either something that you are suffering now because of something done in the past, or this person did this in the past. But I feel like it's coming to you now or in the very near future, that somebody made some really bad decisions regarding money in the past, and it's going to come back to haunt you. I feel like it's going to be a huge disappointment to you because you thought better of this person, and you may need to have to transition away from this person. Now, why is the Queen of Swords here? This is about somebody being very selfish and spiteful against somebody who's overly sensitive. I think they use that to get what they want or to end conversations. They know how to end a conversation, like to shut you up. It's like, that's it, that's all. I'm not talking about this anymore. Good, that's it, done. Forget it. No, you got to keep pushing because there's more. The Knight of Cups in reverse, okay? This is somebody who is going to be bringing bad news. This is a heartbreak. This is somebody who's very, very moody. It's almost like there's nothing I can do to please you. So this is the way it's going to be now. Like, I got to move away from this. You've made all these bad decisions that have affected our finances. But this person is very opinionated and impulsive. So it's almost like he has an excuse for everything. And I'm saying excuse for everything. Or some kind of story for everything. I still think you haven't got the full truth. We've also got the Eight of Coins. This is achieving goals. So moving forward, achieving goals. I feel like somebody's trying to hold you back with the Eight of Coins from being everything or achieving what you want because of jealousy or the fear of losing you. If I let you excel and you see how powerful you are on your own, you don't need me. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but that's what I'm seeing. It's almost like somebody does a lot of things that undermine you because they're scared that if you see your worth, you're going to leave them in the dust because they're very impulsive. They're very spiteful. They're selfish. They're overbearing. They got a lack of growth. You know what I mean? They can't keep up with you. And I feel like they're very resentful on that. So I do feel like if this is not happening now, it's coming. And I feel like this this may be just something you need to totally walk away from, because I don't see things improving. Let's get a couple from the black deck. And I feel like there's still more truths that you need to find out, because there's still information that you don't know. The runner. Codependent. Listening to ego. Like, so this is somebody that just takes things and runs with them. I also feel like this is somebody who runs from their problems. Cupid's arrow. There's a surprise coming. There's a surprise invitation or meeting that is coming that may be bringing you the information. This is going to be from somebody who truly does care about you. And I think that they had information that they wanted to share with you a while back, but they didn't because they didn't want to hurt you. They're going to be coming forward with that information. So brace yourself, my girl. Stand your ground. I don't know. I don't like this person. Whoever this person is, I don't like them because I feel like they're very deceptive. The crow tells me that. And the cards that came out tell me that they're very one-sided, more out for themselves than anybody else. So that was for you, Carrie. No matter what they say, they're out and they're only trying to protect themselves. Okay, so let's take that 5-minute break, you guys. If anybody else would like a read, please get it in during the break. Let me put that up. Because if not, we're going to wrap it up. Yeah, I didn't like it, Carrie. This is somebody here that has to do with finances and money, that's been keeping secrets from you, been hiding things, been lying. The crow is all about lies, deceit, infidelities, fake friends, false friends, covering stuff up, stuff like that. So just be careful. Okay, so we're going to go on a 5-minute break, you guys. If you do want to read, please get the request in during the break, because after that, we will be wrapping it up. So go grab yourself a hot coffee, go potty, whatever you need to do. It's never 5 minutes, you guys. It's just long enough for me to run up, go potty, and take my pills for my tummy. I got to take those before I can eat. So, and I got to take them like at least an hour ahead of time. So I always take them around this time. So with that being said, let's go on break. If you do want a mini read, please get it in during the break. I'll be back within 5. See you then. right, I'm back. I just warmed up my coffee. All right. Mary Michael. Oh, let me take this off. Hang on. Hide that. Go back to chat. Okay. Well, no wonder you were startled by it while truck delivery with 2 plane crashes within 2 days of each other. Right. Well, you're in Jersey, aren't you, Mary Michael? Like, I know it was not far from where Tez was, both of them. It's like one was really close, like 100 miles, and the other one was a couple of 100 miles away from where Des is, and it's like, oh my gosh. I believe the second one was pilot error, and I believe the first one, just from my reads, was intentional. So the helicopter one, I believe, was intentional. Right? So, like, how far? I think you're in New Jersey too. But yeah, I'm up here in Canada, and I'm kind of concerned now because I'm in the nation's capital, just like your Washington, D.C. is our Ottawa. And it's like, what the hell is going on? Will my dream car show up sooner than later? You want a question? Ooh, Mary Michael. And Mary Michael, you are 5th again. Just for the record, 20 miles from the crash site, but you're not in Pennsylvania. You're in Jersey, right? Or are you in PA? I always thought you were in Jersey. Mary Michael wants a question. I was watching the first one, the helicopter one. It was like, oh my gosh, can you imagine? Like all those kids, like, didn't even get a chance to live. You know what I mean? Or just starting to live their best life, you know? Because figure skaters would now, I haven't heard who else was on the plane. I know some of their guardians were and some coaches. 20 miles south of the crash in New Jersey. There was a crash in New Jersey too? The Philly one could have been mechanical. I believe that, yeah. I believe that from what I pulled. Now, I didn't do a read on it because I just don't want people coming at me. But I did do like a mini on that one. And to me, it was what I got from the cards is it was intentional. And the Philly one, I believe it was pilot error. Now, I did watch a video where a pilot had explained what could have happened. And I do think that what he said is the truth of what happened. It was pilot error. But I didn't hear about a crash in New Jersey. Where was that? When did that one happen, Mary Michael? Before we start your read. When did that one happen? Shuffle these up a bit. I don't remember doing them before we started, so I'm going to shuffle them while we're waiting. I didn't hear about the one in New Jersey. Okay, yeah, I know you south of the crash. So the one with the helicopter was like here in Pennsylvania. So you were in New Jersey, about 20 minutes south of that crash area in New Jersey, though. I get you now. I'm starting, you guys. You know what? Another thing with you guys all telling me where you're from and everything, like except for like Michigan, Florida, California. Where else have I been? I've been to upstate New York. Syracuse is in upstate New York. Where else have I been in the U.S.? I'm learning where all the states are. Like Ontario, it's like easy because you start BC, Saskatchewan, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, Labrador. Like there's not many to remember. But in the States, to remember all those states, woo, we're getting some really detailed facts about the Philly one from local news. It's really devastating. The Philly one. Detailed facts about that one are coming out. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to watch it. Okay, so let's ask. On that note, Mary Michael wants to know, will her dream car show up sooner rather than later? Too many. We need one. Yes. And I'm getting L. Now, don't put nothing in chat, Mary Michael, but I am getting yes. While shuffling, I'm getting the letter L. And like I said, please don't answer in chat. You can email me if you want. Is there a town or a city close to you that starts with the letter L? Because that's where you're going to find your vehicle. Let's get some clarification on this. And I do feel like it's going to be within the next couple of weeks. But let's see. Willow, did you see my comment about my car being in the shop getting major surgery? Yeah, that damn car. And like I said, 900 is better than 5,000, right? Okay, so let's get some clarification on it. So it says yes, and I'm getting L. So there's somewhere close to you that starts with the letter L, or it could be also the name of the car dealership. Starts with letter L because I'm getting a big letter L. And I do feel it's going to be the next couple of weeks. Let's get clarification. Page of Cups. With bad news, because the Page of Cups in reverse is usually bad news, I do believe that you're going to get some more bad news regarding your own car. I'm asking about the L. Why did the L? The L, the Five of Wands. There's a resolution coming. And I feel like because the Five of Wands in reverse, in the upright, this is my bully card. This is somebody being bullied and stuff. In the reverse, this is like stuff coming together. So I do feel I want to get some more on these two. I feel like you're getting so fatigued over this. We all know that. But the Five of Wands in reverse is also getting very fatigued. But this is also about... like you're not even getting excited anymore. When you see a car, you don't even get excited anymore because it's like you automatically think, I ain't going to get it. It won't work out. I get it. But there's a resolution and things coming together. And like I said, I'm seeing the letter L. So that's either the name of the place where this vehicle is or the name start of the dealership starts with an L. This one wants to come out. Justice. Yes. Finally getting what you deserve. So yes, you are going to get it. It is going to happen within the next couple of weeks. I do feel like the Page of Cups too is sometimes an obsession. And it's almost like you're manifesting this bad luck. And I know it's not something you want to do, my love, but I feel like you're manifesting it in some way. But I also feel like there is, with the Five of Wands in reverse, a resolution's coming. Things are going to start coming together. And then I get the Justice upright, which tells me that you're going to get what you deserve. And there's reasons that all this stuff happened the way that it did. That's the way it was meant to happen. Okay? Because I feel like when you see this vehicle this time, it's going to be, you know what? I'm not hesitating no more. I'm not going to nitpick because it doesn't have red seats. I don't care about the black seats anymore. I don't care. I don't necessarily need, and this is just a hypothetical. I wanted my next car to have this color seats. I wanted it leather. I wanted it okay, I don't care about those leather seats anymore. Just give me the car that I need, that I want. I will accept the black seats. That's what I'm feeling. So I do feel, and like I said, it's either a city or town that starts with the letter L, or it's the name of the dealership, because I'm seeing a big L. That's where your car is. I don't know. Google car dealerships that start with the letter L in New Jersey and then Pennsylvania. See if one of those, how close they are, because I don't feel it's far. I don't feel like it's that far. I want to get a distance. Okay, let's see. Is it within 50 miles of where Mary lives? Is this car dealership where she's going to find her car, is it within 50 miles of where she lives? Let's put it that way. Let's start there. No. Okay, is it within 100 miles? And that, whoops, 2 came out, but this one said yes. So it's between 50 and 100 miles of where you live. So look for car dealerships or a town that starts with the letter L, and then look for the letter L. I think that it's going to be both. Look for a car dealership within 100 miles of you that starts with the letter L. Google it. I was in a funeral procession from the church to the cemetery, and my car overheated, and I had to bail out of the line and waited for 3 hours. Oh my gosh. So Mary Michael, don't put where you live here. Go into Google Maps, put your address, and then put car dealerships that start with the letter L within 100 miles of you. You got to put 100. You got to put 100. The car dealership or the place is going to start with the letter L. And then message Des and let her know to let me know. I'm telling you, I wouldn't steer you wrong. And I'm still seeing that big letter L. Okay, is that it? Nobody else wants a read? If so, we're going to wrap it up. And we're going to do these. You got to go 100. It's going to be within the 50 to because I asked if it was within 50 miles and it said no. So it's between 50 and 100. You got to put that 100. It may be 52 miles away, but for some reason, put that 100 in there. Okay, we're going to go on to these funny cards. I do this at the end of every session. This is the name of the deck. They're just to have fun. And if you want one of these decks yourself, I'm trying to find, this is where you can get them. Peter Popper Press in White Plains, New York. And there's a set of 60 irrelevant cards. Snarky ass sayings, help transcend BS, namaste, bitches. Prompts on card backs inspire laughter. So that's why we do them here. Who wants one? Put a 1 in the chat if you want one. It was cold, rainy day, so I sat there for like 3 hours. The tow truck didn't have heat. Oh my gosh. The loaner they gave me was so complicated. I drove home with no heat on. It was quite a disturbing day. I bet. There's Daz. Okay, I don't want an F-bomb on top. Let me see what it says underneath. Okay, we're good. It's this way. So all blessed out and know where to go. That's the top one. Let's see. We got one for Daz. Daz, wax on, wax off. Wax the hell off the task at hand. Oh, look at what was below it. 0 fox given. Mary Michael wants one. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. Oh, don't we know that? And you will champion your truth like a mofo and rest on the 7th day. There you go. Rest on the 7th day. So what's that tell you? You're going to find it within the next 7 days? Maybe? Huh? Because you get to rest on the 7th day. Just like our good almighty God. Anybody else? Anybody else? Nobody else? Nobody else. Going once. Going twice. Going 2.5 times. 2 3/4. Okay, gone. Well, besides you two here. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up, you guys. I'm going to go and make something to eat. And I'm going to check out what you said there, Mary Michael, with the new information coming out regarding the second plane. No one else wants card. Des, you and me can alternate. I already put them away. I counted to 3 and I even stumbled while I was counting. I went 2, 2.5, 2 3/4. Okay, so that's a wrap, you guys. Let's hope no more tragedies happen this coming week. I wish you all a blessed week. Stay safe, stay aware. I love you guys. Thank you for allowing me to read for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed your reads. For those who say, I don't know about that, watch what's coming. Okay, so I'll end it like I always do. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. I love you guys to the moon and back.